So yesterday I recorded the Cincinnati Bengals realistic rebuild Joe Burrow, drafting Joe Burrow. Be sure to go check that out. And today we got the Seattle Seahawks, my favorite team personally. So I thought it'd be kind of cool to do this as my second team. So here we go. Let's go ahead and change some of the league settings real quick. And here we go. Alright. We are all ready to go. To enter week 17. Sadly, since this is a playoff team, I have to do this. EA, fix your game, please. I need to do this before I start recording. I didn't really think about that. So, sorry about that. I really need to fix it. Let's see. Yeah, I really need. Yeah, next time I record, I promise you guys, I will definitely do this before I get on air. Chiefs and Chargers. Chiefs. But no, like I was saying, Seahawks are my favorite team. So this is gonna be a pretty lit video to do. And let's go ahead. I don't know why it says cut so many players, but okay. Why does it say that? Usually it says that in like the preseason, not now. It's awkward. Alright. Let's go ahead and send to the off season. This season really doesn't matter since Seattle's already out of it anyways. Maybe they make it to the Super Bowl in this? Nope. Eagles do. Eagles go on a magical run and beat the Ravens. What could have been, right? Alright, so we upgraded our players there. And players to negotiate. We have Jadeveon Clowney. Oh my gosh. I know. Okay. Hold up. Already making some errors here. Tutorial pop-ups was on. That's really annoying. Alright. Jadeveon Clowney. He is here. I do want to bring him back. Yeah, it's not bad actually. It's actually a cheap contract. 3 years, and there we go. We lock up him. Marshawn Lynch, I love you, bro, but cannot bring you back. We already got Chris Carson and Rashad Penny. Jerome Reed, definitely. I think he kind of disappointed. I know he was suspended for like the first 6 games this year, but when he got back, he wasn't that much of an impact. So, and then do have David Moore. Yeah, I'll go ahead and bring him back on like a 2-year deal. He doesn't accept this. I don't know what to tell him, but he does. So 2 years until we find our next like receiver to go with DK Metcalf and Tyler Lockett. Jacob Hollister was actually really good, but we got Will Dissly. So Jermaine Ifedi. I'm gonna go ahead and keep him because we don't have much offensive line, and we can see if we can develop him. So yeah, we're gonna see if we can develop Jermaine Ifedi. I mean, in real life, it's not happening because he is terrible. Not trying to be rude, but he is. He was a waste of a draft pick, first round. So, all right, let's go ahead and go through this roster, see what we're working with. So Russell Wilson, the man leading the show here, 97 overall, superstar X Factor. That's what you like to see. He would have been MVP this year if he would have kept up his play before Lamar Jackson like literally took off out of nowhere. But Russell kind of struggled down the stretch. He was good in the playoffs. Green Bay, he wasn't. He didn't look like he was. Like, it's hard to say. He didn't look like he was ready for that moment, you know? Like, usually Russell's ready for that moment, and then when they got down, he does what he does. He Doesn't look like he's ready for the moment for the first 3 quarters, and then the third and fourth quarter, he turns it on, and they almost came back. Um, I think the NFC Championship would have been a very different game if the Seahawks would have played the 49ers instead of the Packers, but my opinion. So, like I was talking about a while ago, we got David Moore locked up for another 2 years to play the slot. Tyler Lockett is really good. He's only got star development, and he's already 27. I didn't know he was that old, actually. DK Metcalf is 22. He was a rookie. Definitely one of my new favorite players on the Seahawks. He is incredible. I mean, that game against Philadelphia in the wild card round, I think he went for like 160 and 2 touchdowns, I believe. That was incredible. Spectacular catch, 88. 95 speed at his size is amazing. Jumping is 94, so he's definitely really good. His route running is not good, but he's there for basically jump balls, throwing it up to him. Russell likes to throw them balls up to the receiver and let him come down with it, and he definitely does that. So, Chris Carson and Rashad Penny. Chris Carson was having a great year before he went down, and so was Rashad Penny, actually. He was having one of his best years. And then everyone, Travis Homer, Rashad Penny, Chris Carson went out. Well, no, Travis Homer actually didn't go out. He actually started. My bad. With Marshawn Lynch in the playoffs, Week 17 against the 49ers. Will Dissly, he went out pretty early in the season, but he is a talented young tight end. I'm going to look to develop him. Ed Dixon here. Offensive line is a problem, though. So, out of this group, the best offensive lineman is obviously Dwayne Brown. He is good to play for one more year, and then he'll probably retire. We have Justin Britt here at center. He is 29. Probably going to look for his replacement sooner rather than later. DJ Fluker, another guy. I'd say he's probably the second best behind Dwayne Brown, but he's also 29. Jermaine Ifedi, we already brought back because we don't have much. And then we definitely need to improve at left guard with Phil Haynes. So, that is the offense. Defense. Trey Flowers is awful. Can I just say that right now? Trey Flowers is awful. That overall is definitely not deserving the way he played. You got Shaquille Griffin. Got confused. Shaquille Griffin, 84 star development, 25 years old. He should develop pretty nice. He's the best corner that we have on our roster. Obviously, Trey Flowers is overrated in this game. Ugo Amadi, he's not bad. He really isn't that bad. I don't know if I'm going to keep him in the slot and try and develop him. We'll see how free agency and the draft plays out. Quandre Diggs was a really good trade acquisition that the Seahawks made, I believe in like mid-October before the trade deadline, and he was amazing this year. Bradley McDougald, not much to say. He's 29.75 but has a star development. He's going to start regressing really bad. He already has -7 regression points. So, and then we have Shaquem Griffin, brother of Shaquille. Oh my gosh. Okay. Sorry, the one hand got me distracted. Bobby Wagner, best player other than Russell Wilson on this team. 98 with the Superstar X Factor. He is great. He should be good for the remainder of this rebuild. KJ Wright, another story. He might be good for this year, but other than that, we need to find his replacement. So that is the team. Oh my gosh, hold up. I don't even think I went over the defensive line. How rude. Okay, we have Rasheem Green here from USC. Nothing really much there. I mean, he's decent coming in the game as a backup, but nothing much. LJ Collier, another Seahawks missed first round pick. He doesn't have the development trait. He's still young, but there's really nothing I can do to develop him. I mean, we can try, but I doubt we're going to develop him into anything. Jerron Reed, 26 star, already went over him. He was kind of a disappointment this year. Puna Ford is a beast. No development trait, but he's also 24, so I think we're good there at D-tackle. And then Judabon Clowney, I already discussed him. We signed him to a 3-year extension. So there is the defense. Alright. Let's go ahead and see. We have a little over almost 40 million in cap space. Let's go ahead and see if we have any bad contracts that we need to get off the books. Ed Dixon, I don't need you. I'm not going to pay you $3 million. Dwayne Brown, I need you right now, so not going to cut you. Let's see. I don't think there's really any bad contracts on this team, which is pretty awesome. Bradley McDougald. I'm going to try and trade Bradley McDougald right now. See if I can get anything for him. The Bears are interested. I'd take like a 2nd or 3rd round pick for him. Can we have your second round? And yes, we can. Okay, that was easy. Tedrick Thompson. What we might do, we might move Tedrick Thompson to strong safety. See if he can play there for right now. And he stays the same overall. Kicker Jason Myers, and the best punter in the league, Michael Dixon. So, I think Michael Dixon has a star too. That's pretty cool. Alright. So we have almost 45 million in cap space. Don't need Chris Jones. Austin Hooper, don't need him. Yannick Ngakoue. He could be a good player along with Judabon Clowney on that defensive line. Let's see. Corners. Not much at the corner position. Safeties. Don't really need any of those. Linebacker. No. So yeah, I think I'm going to go after Yannick Ngakoue. I'm going to offer him a 5-year deal. And he's probably going to be the only player I offer in this free agency class. Because there's not very many good players in it. So, alright, I think that's good. And then, yeah, there's really no players that I want. So, Yannick Ngakoue is the only guy I'm going to go after. In A, we get Yannick Ngakoue. So, don't have to worry about our defensive line pretty much for the whole entire rebuild. That's awesome. Let's go ahead and import the draft class. And we are picking number 24 overall. So, let's see exactly what we could potentially get. Could look to go corner and put those on the board. Safeties. Could look at like a Xavier McKinney, Imsta, Nazarudine. He's got that size that Seattle likes at 6'4", so could potentially be a player that we go after. We need a replacement for KJ Wright as soon as he retires, so like these players right here, could all look at them. Middle linebacker is good. Left outside linebacker, we'll go ahead and look at Anthony Jennings, Josh Uche. Basically these guys right here. And then offensive line, obviously, is going to be a big thing that we look to get. Trey Smith is a good player. I took Calvin Throckmorton last night in the Bengals rebuild. John Runyon, Shane Lumax. I mean, we're looking all across the offensive line. Creed Humphrey isn't going to be in this draft, so Jake Hansen, TJ McCoy, Darrell Williams is good. Nick Harris. Mumford. Yeah, we're looking at all these guys, so one of them drops to us. We're definitely going to take a look at them. Let's go ahead and turn on auto scouting. Don't really need it on. So there we go. And let's go ahead and sim to the draft. We got the only player that we really wanted, so our biggest need, I would say, is definitely maybe safety at this point. So 24. Let's see what is available to us. Maybe someone dropped in the class. We shall see. Henry Ruggs is still here. I don't really need Henry Ruggs. Xavier McKinney possibly could be the pick. Tyler Biodosh, we took him in the Bengals rebuild last night. Julian Aquara, Caleb Chason. Caleb Chason, I passed up on him, so maybe we go with him. Hamza Nazaruddin, blah blah blah. See what we got at corner. Bryce Hall. Bryce Hall could be interesting. It would be an interesting play. Let's see. I think when you really need a left guard, I'm going to go with Shane Lumax, possibly. I don't know. You know what? We're going to go with Trey Adams here. We're going to go Trey Adams. 73 hidden overall, 43 in the class. We took him at 24. We really needed a guy over Jermaine Imfetti, so there we go. And we do have 2 second-round picks from that trade that we sent Bradley McDougald to the Bears. So Caleb Chason is here. Hamza Nazaruddin. We'll go Caleb Chason here. And he is a 74 overall normal development, ranked number 39 in the class. We took him at 51. So that was a good pick. He will eventually replace KJ Wright, but he'll start over Shaquem Griffin. Alright, Hamza Nazar. I'm not even going to try to pronounce his last name. We're going to go ahead and take him. 71 hidden overall. There we go. Good pick. He kind of fits the Seahawks what they like at 6'4", 215, so that works good. He'll probably start over Tedrick Thompson. Let's go. I really want to get some offensive linemen, but AJ Terrell's still here. Could go AJ Terrell. But I think I'm going to go with John Runyon here from Michigan. 72 overall normal development. So there we go. And let's send him to the 4th round. Pick 24. Yeah, the offensive line is definitely going to be a big part in this rebuild, developing players. I mean, they just have such a terrible offensive line. We really need a slot corner, so we'll go Chase Lucas here from Arizona State. Wow, he's actually a 67 hidden overall, so that's dope. 5th round, 10th pick. See what we can get here. Could go with the receiver. Nick Harris is still here. We'll go and go Nick Harris. And he's a 67 overall normal development. I mean, I don't know what's going to be here in the 7th round. We might just simulate this pick, but we shall see. There might be a receiver still left that fell, so if we can get another receiver to develop behind David Moore, that would be pretty awesome. There is no one here, so might just take a backup quarterback. We'll go with, I guess, Stephen Barnett from Northern Illinois. 61 overall normal development. So just kind of filling out our roster. But I think that was a pretty good draft. So, alright, draft recap. First round we took Trey Adams. He's going to be our starter over Jermaine Ifedi on the right side. So that's awesome. And we got Caleb Chase on, who is going to move to left outside linebacker for this season. He's going to start over Shaquem Griffin, so awesome. And then Imsta Nazaruddin is 71 overall hidden development. He's going to start definitely over Tedrick Thompson. John Runyon is going to slide in there at left guard. Chase Lucas is going to be our slot corner. Then we just took some backup players, Stephen Barnett and Nick Harris. So, let's go ahead and simulate a week. Alright. So we're here. We're an 81 overall, 81 on offense, 83 defense. John Runyon starts there. Trey Adams starts there. Everything pretty much looks the same, just added a few pieces on the offensive line on the offensive side of the ball. Imsta Nazaruddin is going to start at strong safety. Hold up. Alright. Caleb Chason is going to start at left outside linebacker. Bobby Wagner, KJ Wright. Quandre Diggs. Chase Lucas does have that dev, so he's going to be our slot corner. And that's pretty much all the changes that we made. So, let's go ahead and go to our specialist. Let's see. Alright, we need to make Chase Lucas our slot corner real quick. And then we are ready to go for this first season here in Seattle. So, Chase Lucas is going to slide right in there at slot corner. And let's get this thing going, man. I think this team isn't terrible, but I mean, a lot of old players on this roster, so and we are here at the midseason mark. We are 5-2, so are the Cardinals. Pretty interesting division. San Francisco fell off quite a bit. Rams are sitting there trying to fight for potentially a wild card, but players to negotiate. Chris Carson is at the top of that list. Shaquille Griffin, DJ Fluker, KJ Wright, Poona Ford, Justin Britt, Tedrick Thompson, and Nick Bellalore. So let's go ahead and bring back Chris Carson on a 5-year deal. Should be good to go there. Shaquille Griffin, definitely want to bring him back. He actually played really well this year. I'd say he was the best defensive back on the team this year. DJ Fluker, he wants a 2-year deal. I'm willing to give him that. And he doesn't he doesn't like the contract. The contract length is good, but that's about it. I totally just made up them words in that last sentence. The contract length is good, but that's it. Okay. The rest of these guys will just negotiate at the end of the season. So let's go ahead and upgrade our players here. And let's spend some of our coach XP on, I think I'm going to do defensive backs. Alright. And let's sim to the playoffs and see if we can make it. Right now we're in the driver's seat in the NFC West. Hopefully we beat Arizona in that game. So here we go. Let's see if we made the playoffs. And we do. We got a first round bye. We went 13-3. Awesome. That is great. Russell Wilson, 3,500 passing yards on the year, 27 touchdowns to 5 picks. Only sacked 19 times. Okay. So I guess the additions we made to our offensive line definitely paid off. That's a Russell Wilson-esque season. 1,300 yards for Chris Carson, almost 4.5 yards per carry, and 7 touchdowns. Rashad Penny. Look at this duo here between these three guys. Russell Wilson chipped in for 5 rushing touchdowns. Rashad Penny had 14, and Chris Carson had 7. So that was like 26 rushing touchdowns. 27, my bad. But that is crazy. So our offense was definitely productive. Tyler Lockett with almost 900 yards, 8 touchdowns. Almost 900 yards, 7 touchdowns for Disley. 650 and 3 for David Moore. 650 and 5 for DK Metcalf. Chris Carson also kind of getting involved. Blocking wise, that is amazing. That is awesome. Dwayne Brown let up 5 sacks. That's not bad for 2 tackles though. That's a lot better than I usually see in Sims. So awesome. Bobby Wagner had 124 tackles, a sack, and 3 picks. That might be Defensive Player of the Year. Let's go ahead and look at our quarterback sacks here. 13.5 sacks from Jadeveon Clowney, 6.5 for Yannick Ngakoue, and 5 for Jerron Reed. Not too bad there. 3 picks for Bobby Wagner, 3 for Shaquille Griffin, 3 for Trey Flowers, a pick for KJ Wright and Chase Lucas. Let's see our forced fumbles. We have a few here. 4 forced fumbles for Bobby Wagner, and 3 of those were recovered. That's insane. Definitely Defensive Player of the Year. Shaquille Griffin had 1, Trey Flowers, KJ Wright, Quandre Diggs, Ben Burke-Irvin. Safeties, we didn't have any of those, and no touchdowns, surprisingly. We were 3rd in offense. Awesome. Defense, we were 10th. So we're definitely firing on all cylinders. Jacoby Brissett wins MVP, sure. Russell Wilson comes in at 9, Offensive Player of the Year. Russell Wilson comes in at 3rd, but Zeke Elliott wins that. Defensive Player of the Year, Bobby Wagner, well deserved. Isaiah Simmons, the rookie, went to the Cardinals and he was 2nd. That's insane. KJ Wright at 10. Offensive Rookie of the Year goes to Jake Fromm. Defensive Rookie of the Year, Isaiah Simmons. And we had Chase Lucas at 8. So very interesting. I didn't expect this to be this good right off the bat. Thought it would take a few years, but damn. I'll take it. Might be making a dynasty here, guys. Alright, let's go ahead and upgrade our players. We're taking on the Atlanta Falcons in Seattle in the divisional round. Let's go ahead and spend some of our Coach XP. I think we're definitely going to spend that on the defensive line for the playoffs. We actually still have more. Could go offensive line here, but I'll go ahead and do player weekly XP. Get some of that up. And let's jump into this game here against the Falcons. Alright. Let's see if we can make a Super Bowl run here in pretty much the first year of the rebuild. And I'm not going to hop in. I'm just going to let the sim do its thing. I usually don't want to hop in until like it's Super Bowl or bust. Like usually in the 4th season. So 3rd or 4th season. But who knows? Maybe we can win a Super Bowl here in year 1. That would be spectacular. And that would definitely take the pressure off of trying to win a Super Bowl. So If you watched the Bengals rebuild last night, no spoilers, but didn't get that dub in the first rebuild, so kind of sucked. Alright, 9-7 game. Seattle scores. Alright, we are definitely handling them right now. Alright, 24-14. Can we close it out? The Falcons are making a game of this. And they had the ball back, but we win 24-21 in a close one. Russell Wilson went for 307 yards and a touchdown. Matt Ryan had 3 touchdowns. Definitely outplayed Russell. The ground game could not get going. Only 50 yards, and then Rashad Penny had -2 yards. Will Dissly went off, 122 yards for him. Calvin Ridley had himself a day, but the offense wasn't very impressive. Clowney had a sack. Poona Ford had a sack. Didn't have any picks. Did we get any forced fumbles? They did. Grady Jarrett. So we are heading to the NFC Championship in this first year of the Seattle Seahawks rebuild. Let's go. That is big time news. Let's see who we're going to play. Probably the Cowboys. How did I guess it? How did I guess it? The Cowboys and the Seahawks in the NFC Championship here in Seattle. Let's play. Alright. They're 86, we're 84. So they obviously got the better team according to Madden. So let's see if we can make a Super Bowl run here and get to the Super Bowl. This should definitely be interesting. This should definitely be interesting. Zeke Elliott had 17 touchdowns, almost 1,800 yards. That's great. I think he won MVP too. But man, if we can make the Super Bowl in the first year of the rebuild, that would be awesome. Here we go. And Dallas's defense stops us. We stop them. 3-0 game here. Dallas scores a touchdown. We score a field goal, and Dallas, down 21-13. Oh man. And we make it a 3-point game. And we tie it up with 2 minutes to go. And we score a field goal. Oh, we just scored a touchdown and we win. We win. We got like an instant touchdown there. Oh my gosh. Russell Wilson. 323 yards, 3 touchdowns, but also had 2 picks. Dak didn't really do much. Rushing the ball, Zeke definitely tore us up in that department. Chris Carson only had 91 yards, so the running game hasn't really been effective in the playoffs like it was during the regular season. Tyler Lockett almost had 100 yards. Will Dissly had another good game. Yannick got a sack. Tedrick Thompson and Chase Lucas got the picks for us. Byron Jones and Xavier Woods got the picks for them. No forced fumbles. Any touchdowns? Nope. So we're heading to the Super Bowl in year 1 of this rebuild. That is awesome to see. That is definitely awesome to see. Let's see who we're going to be playing. Cleveland. Can I predict it again? Are we playing the Browns? Oh, we're playing the Jacksonville Jaguars. Okay. They're 10-6. We're 13-3. So I'm guessing we're the favorites here. And since this is the Super Bowl, I definitely am probably going to jump in if it gets close. So this is awesome. I did not expect to get to the Super Bowl year 1. This is crazy. This is crazy. Usually we do 4-year rebuilds here. Realistic. But I mean, I don't know. Could we win 4 straight Super Bowls? That would be something to see. That'd be something to see. Alright, here we go. Looks like it's in Tampa Bay. Alright, we jump out to an early 7-0 lead. They get a field goal. We're at 14-3. 21-3. 21-6 now. 24-6. Their offense can't do anything against our defense. And they score a touchdown there. And 2 minutes and 20 seconds to go. I'm going to jump in. If this is the last Super Bowl we make, I want to at least get some gameplay in. If you watched the Bengals rebuild last night, I jumped in and I pretty much cost the team in that wild card game against the Browns, I believe it was, and I threw 2 interceptions. And that's ultimately what lost us the game. So hopefully that does not happen here. Russell Wilson, what am I doing? Okay. Awesome. That was not good. That was not good at all. I'm not this terrible of a Madden player, so yeah, I don't know. Here we go. 2nd down and 14. Hit him. Rashad Penny. Oh my gosh, I throw an interception. Oh, my playoff career with interceptions is not good, and they score a touchdown. I honestly don't know if I should come in the game, but I'm going to anyways. If they get a pick 6, I'm. And here we are. We're rolling out. We're rolling out with Dangerous, and 6 seconds on the clock. Russell Wilson did an 11-yard scramble there. That's actually his first rush in the game. That's crazy. Let's go ahead and try and get a touchdown here. Tyler Lockett's probably the guy I'm looking for here. Incomplete. 1 second on the clock left. Let's just throw up a pass. See who goes and gets it. But yeah, we're going to be Super Bowl champs here in the first season. So that is big time. Oh my gosh, I take a sack. Game over. We won though. My play in the Super Bowl was awful, so I'm sorry about that. But yeah, guys, just like that, first season, we win the Super Bowl. They actually have Tua Tagovailoa as their quarterback. That would be interesting. But yeah, we won the Super Bowl. The confetti is coming down. The Seahawks are the champions. They avenged the Super Bowl loss from the Patriots from 2014. And Russell Wilson and Pete Carroll get their 2nd Super Bowl title together. I wonder who's going to be the MVP. And it is Jadeveon Clowney with 3 sacks. Okay, so Jadeveon Clowney wins Super Bowl MVP. Russell Wilson take off the pick that I threw, and he had 3 touchdowns, no picks, with 242 yards. Rushing the ball. Leonard Fournette had a solid game, but Chris Carson, 85 yards. We really didn't get the run game going at all in these playoffs. Receiving, DK Metcalf had 48 yards and a touchdown. David Moore had 79 yards and a touchdown. Tyler Lockett had 64 yards. But we seen the Super Bowl MVP. Vaughn Clowney had 3 sacks. Poona Ford with 1. Trey Flowers, KJ Wright had a pick. Forced fumbles. Did we have any touchdowns? No, we did not. So there you go, guys. We win the Super Bowl in our first season. That is awesome. And now we just see if we can build a dynasty here with the Seattle Seahawks. So that is awesome. I did not expect to win a Super Bowl. DJ Fluker, I said I wanted to bring him back in like a 2-year deal. So there we go. Let's go ahead and bring him back. KJ Wright. I'd rather bring back Poona Ford. sign him to like a long-term contract. Because he played really well in the playoffs, so let's go ahead and keep him. Justin Britt can replace him. I think we're going to let KJ Wright walk. We don't have much money, so maybe we can save that money for someone in free agency that can replace him. And here we go. I'm expecting that Dwayne Brown retired. No, he's still here. Okay. So, did draft Nick Harris last year, so maybe he can start at center for us. The offense looks good. Defense, we need a right outside linebacker, maybe a free safety, and then that's really it. Like, this team is set for the rebuild. So Trent Williams is here. Nah. Tre'Davious White. Yo, I never get Tre'Davious White. This is happening. Oh, I don't have enough cap. Let's go ahead and see if we can get someone off the books so we can sign Tre'Davious White. Rashad Penny, we're going to keep around. David Moore. I'm probably going to get rid of David Moore. We're going to see what we can get trade value wise for him. What team have I... Okay, Redskins. I'm comfortable trading them to the Redskins. I think he's worth a third round pick. And then we can throw in a fourth and get the third. That'll work. So let's see if we have enough money now for him. So Tre'Davious White, and we do have enough money for him now. So that is awesome to see. 6-year deal. Alright, that is the only guy we're going to offer on. So hopefully he signs right out of the gate. And he does. Let's go. Let's go. Our secondary just got really good. Now, in the draft, we definitely need to address outside linebackers. So, let's go ahead and look at our draft board and see what we have here. This guy looks really good. Early first round talent. Calvin Baldwin. Okay, so this guy looks like a guy we definitely want to get. He's a second round player. Definitely need a tackle to replace Dwayne Brown. Another good center. And yeah, I mean, there's not much we need, so this D tackle looks really good as well. I think I'm going to try and trade up with a team like Pittsburgh here and get our outside linebacker. So let's see what Pittsburgh could use. Alright, quarterback, right tackle, corner, tight end. We did just bring in Tre'Davious White, so Chase Lucas is definitely expendable. And we can give up our 2/3 to move up. Okay, Chase Lucas is not going to get it done for us. Tight end, don't really have much there. Right tackle, Jermaine Ifedi. Nah, they ain't taking him. They're like, get out of here. Let's see what we can do here. Oh man, we don't even have Tedrick Thompson. Marquise Blair, possibly. It's close. I don't know what to offer here. Yeah, Chase Lucas. And then maybe take out one of our thirds and give them our second next year. Or maybe our second this year. We'll go ahead and do our second this year. Oh my gosh, guys. Come on. Maybe it's time to part ways with Dwayne Brown. Nope. They ain't taking that. Honestly don't know here. Who has the 5th pick? Actually, we wanna jump the Steelers Broncos. What do they need? The 2nd pick. Oh man. I guess Dwayne Brown. Oh my gosh, they don't even want him. Don't want to give up Puna Ford, I really don't. DeMarcus Christmas, you want him? Nope. Okay, the Broncos aren't going to work out. So let's see, 3rd overall pick, who has it? Steelers have the 4th. Dolphins have the number 1 pick. Giants, Jags, Jets, Lions, Packers, Panthers, Patriots. Who has the 3rd pick here? Redskins. I hate to do it. Shaquem Griffin has been traded to the Redskins. A third and a 2 this year, and Shaquem Griffin for the 3rd overall pick. So now we should be in position to take our outside linebacker unless he goes to the Broncos here. He doesn't, so I hate to break up the brothers like that, but I mean, you got to do what you got to do. So, yeah, we're going to take Reggie Garrison here. He's a 76 with hidden. He was ranked number 8 in the class. We took him at number 3. So, we get our replacement for KJ Wright, and that was one of our biggest needs. We definitely need that tackle to still be there at 32, though, I'm hoping. Hopefully, he is still there. And he is. Jimmy Oakley, welcome to the team. 78 normal development, but he's ranked number 1 in the class, and we took him at 32. So that is awesome. Let's go ahead and simulate to the 3rd round. We definitely have the players now. Like, we're definitely in good position. Now we can just take best player available if there's any good players remaining. Receivers, no, not really. This tight end looks pretty good. Any more offensive linemen that are like really good? That right tackle looks kind of good. That linebacker, not too bad. Are there any corners that like slipped? Maybe that 3rd round corner. Let's see, 5'10". It's not a terrible player. Yeah, we'll go ahead and go with this corner here. Jaquez Simon. And he is a 67 overall normal development. So let's go ahead and send to the end of the draft. So we got our right outside linebacker and we got our left tackle of the future. I think I'm going to start that left tackle this year over Dwayne Brown. I'm going to put Dwayne Brown at center because we don't have a center on roster. So I'm going to put Dwayne Brown at center. I honestly expected Dwayne Brown to retire last year, but that did not happen. But hey, we're happy that he's back. And now our offensive line is looking really good. We got our 2 old players here, but other than that, I mean, we're young across the board. Will Dissly is already an 86 overall. DK Metcalf, Tyler Lockett. I forgot that we needed a slot receiver. Rashad Penny, would he be a good receiver? 65 catching, nah, bro. Alright, Garrison, our rookie here, starting at right outside linebacker. And we also brought in Tre'Davious White, so that was big time. But everything else kind of remains the same here. Specialist, they want Tre'Davious White to start in the slot, but that's not going to happen. He's going to play on the outside. All we need is a receiver, so we'll see what's in free agency. And let's try and win back-to-back Super Bowls. Really hard to do in the Madden sim, like, honestly. And John Ross is here. Yo, let's go ahead and add John Ross. We're -5. We're -5 mil under. That's not good. That is not good. Keyshawn Johnson. We don't even have enough money to sign him. So we're in a pretty bad spot here. What about this guy? Oh my gosh, we can't even afford anyone. What about this guy? Still not going to be able to afford anyone. Who's our third receiver? Definitely shouldn't have traded David Moore away. But this guy. Rashad Jones, Georgia Southern. Oh, this is bad. Oh, whoa. Got a star development player, DeAndre Jacobs. Okay, you're going to be our slot. There we go. There we go. We got a star development player. That is awesome. So let's go ahead and spend some Coach XP. Gonna do the offensive line. And let's send to the mid-season and see what we're doing here. I think this team is pretty good. I think we're good enough to make another Super Bowl run, so we shall see. But yeah, I think this offseason the Seahawks definitely have to address the offensive line. I mean, you've seen Russell Wilson running for his life half the time in the playoffs. I mean, it's just ridiculous. Like, the front office does not prioritize protecting Russell Wilson, and luckily he hasn't had any injuries. But man, they have to protect him, and we are 2-5. So a little bit of a Super Bowl hangover, I guess. I guess losing KJ Wright hurt so much to this team. Don't really make sense. Tyler Lockett, definitely going to bring him back. We do not have that much cap room. Oh, do not have much cap room at all. Tyler Lockett and Will Dissly definitely want to bring back. Sign him to a pretty long-term extension. Salary needs improvement. Go shove it, Tyler Lockett. Will Dissly. Don't you do it either. Alright, there we go. Get him back. Rashad Penny, I'm not worried about. Michael Dixon. If we can get him on like a 6-year deal. And we get him back. Trey Flowers, I can let walk. Everyone else I can let walk. So we're going to try and bring back Tyler Lockett. And there's definitely going to be an overhaul of this roster after the season because we're 2-5. So, Super Bowl hangover, I guess, is really real. What? Guys, we got a first round bye at 10-6. So we started 2-5 and we won 8 out of our last 9 games. That is crazy. That is definitely crazy. Okay. Did not expect that. Let's go ahead and send to the divisional round. Playing the 9-7 Tampa Bay Bucks. Let's go ahead and look at our season stats real quick. Russell Wilson, 3,600 yards, 31 touchdowns, 13 picks, only sacked 21 times. So we're keeping that number pretty low, so that is awesome to see. Chris Carson has 1,100 yards, 4 yards per carry, 7 touchdowns. Rashad Penny, 483 and 13 touchdowns. Russell Wilson with 316 and 4 touchdowns. So the running attack is amazing in the regular season. We just can't get anything going in the postseason. Tyler Lockett, 900 yards, 4 touchdowns. DeAndre Jacobs, that guy we just randomly found on our roster, I guess that the computer drafted the year before, had a 811 yards, 7 touchdowns. Disley, almost 700 yards and 3. And DK Metcalf, almost 609. So not too bad. Rashad Penny was pretty good in the receiving game with 4 touchdowns. Blocking, again, looks really good. Our rookie left tackle only gave up 5 sacks. So pretty awesome there. Bobby Wagner, 115 tackles, 3.5 sacks, and a pick. Let's see how many forced fumbles. He didn't have any forced fumbles this year, so maybe he isn't Defensive Player of the Year. Jadavon Clowney had 10.5 sacks, 4 for Yannick. The sacks are down, definitely. So are the picks. 3 picks there for Tre'Davious White and Hamza Nazaruddin. And do we have any defensive touchdowns? We have 1 from Hamza. So, 9th in total offense and 29th in defense. So the defense took a really big hit. Justin Herbert is your MVP of the Tennessee Titans, 9-7. No Seahawks. Jake Fromm, Offensive Player of the Year for the Saints. No, excuse me. Russell Wilson coming in at 7. Defensive Player of the Year, Khalil Mack. Offensive Rookie of the Year, we had whoever that is, Byron Tepper at number 7. Defensive Rookie of the Year goes to Frederick Neal. Cool. Reggie Garrison at number 6. So, I don't think we won anything else. Nah. Okay, so an interesting season. We turned around after starting 2-5, winning 8 out of our last 9, and 10-6 somehow got us a bye. So I'll take it. What do we need to use the XP on? Everything's good on the defense. I think I'm gonna go receiver. Yeah, I'm gonna go receiver, and we're just gonna simulate this game, see if we win. And we lose 30-24 to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Oh my gosh. At home. That's okay. So let's see how our team played. Russell Wilson had a pick on the day. Jameis Winston balled out though. Rushing, Chris Carson didn't do much of anything. Receiving, Will Disley, I mean, collective effort, I guess. And the sacks, we did not have any sacks. And Tre'Davious White had a pick. But, yeah, definitely some changes coming in the off season for this team. Because defense did not play well. So, let's send to the off season. And here we go. Tyler Lockett here. It's an 86 overall. Sorry for that noise in the background if y'all heard that. Yeah, we need to resign him. Really distracted me. Okay, got him re-signed. Rashad Penny's been really good, but we just can't afford him. Trey Flowers, we can lock him up. We're not going to be able to. Yeah, okay. So we're going to have no money whatsoever for free agency. So we're just going to have to build through the draft. It should be interesting. Because I think we traded one of our seconds away last year to move up. Let's see. Offensive line. Okay, Nick Harris is starting now. Dwayne Brown finally retired. Could look to get another receiver in this place. Chase Lucas is good at slot corner. Marquise Blair, I guess, is going to play free safety. So, I mean, got a lot of needs. Not really, but Wide receiver and free safety definitely are probably our top priority. So let's just see what we have here at 25. Hopefully this is a good draft class. Okay. Got a running back here. Got a receiver here, but he's a second round talent. Dude, this draft is awful. Draft is not good. Mid first round talent here. We just don't need a defensive end. Receivers. No good receivers whatsoever. What's this guy? Is he an early second round prospect? He is. See what we got at safety. Yeah, it's not a bad player, but not really good. So, yeah, there's no good players really in this class. So, I think our best bet is to probably trade this pick. Could take that running back and pair him with Carson, but see what receivers on the trade block. Brandon Ayuk. He's actually a really good player. Yeah, I think we'll. He's not really worth a first round pick though. Like to bring in a pretty good receiver here. Calvin Ridley. Can we get Julio? Let's try and get Julio here. Oh, the cap. We don't have any cap room, really. Deebo Samuel. Let's try and get Deebo. Let's see what we can do. He's worth a first round pick in my opinion. We'll give him a first and second next year. And yeah, they don't like that. They don't like that one bit. Defensive tackle, corners. Is there a corner we can give up? Ugo Amadi. We want to give him up. No. Jaguars. No one there. Mecole Hardman is on the Packers now. We get him. Okay, so we get Mecole Hardman. I mean, gave up quite a bit for him, but I mean, that's okay, I guess. So Mecole Hardman is now our new slot receiver, so that's pretty cool. Let's see if we can get a safety here. The safety's still here, so we'll take him. Emmett Austin, 70 overall normal development. And this draft just doesn't have anything I want, so I'm just going to send the rest of it. We're in the third year, so if we win the Super Bowl this year, I might try and do a repeat and make it 3 out of 4. But I don't know. It depends on how I'm feeling. Let's see. Yeah, so the team looks good. Nick Harris is starting at center. Mecole Hardman is our new slot receiver. And then defensively, we have Garrison. He's a superstar development. I forgot totally to go over that last year, the development traits. Marquise Blair is going to start that free safety. I always forget his name. Imsta. That's what we're going with. We're not going to try to pronounce his last name. Chase Lucas in the slot. Our defensive line has been really good this rebuild. So Tre'Davious White, you're not going to start in the slot. And then go Hardman there. We're going to go ahead and try and switch up the playbooks. Offense is good. But let's see, what's the highest? Air raid. Okay, West Coast spread looks like the way we're gonna go. And then defensively, they want us to run a 3-4, but that's not going to happen. So go with the 46 defense. And then playbook, said I was going to keep that the same. Defensively, for the defensive playbook, we'll go with New Orleans. We'll try out New Orleans. And then the coach XP, nothing we can really use on it right now, so let's go ahead and sim to the mid-season, and let's see what we can do in this third year. We won the Super Bowl the first year, so already a successful rebuild. So let's see what we can do at the mid-season mark. I think, like I said, last year was surprising that we lost so early in the playoffs to the Bucks, because I mean, we had a good team. I mean, but with these Madden sims, you never know. So EA, please fix your game. All right, we are 3-4, so better than last year at the midseason mark. We're about to play the undefeated Bears. Cool. Javon Clowney is a free agent. Bobby Wagner, DK Metcalf, DJ Fluker, McCole Hardman, Marquise Blair, Jason Myers, blah, blah, blah. Hopefully we have enough money to bring these guys back. We do have quite a bit of cap room, so Clowney gets a 4-year extension. Bobby Wagner, I'm going to give him a 4-year extension as well. No, he's 32, but he's still an X factor, so. And we're almost done with this rebuild, so here we go. 5-year deal for Metcalf. DJ Fluker. We can honestly get better. McCole Hardman. That's all he wants. I'll give him that deal. There we go. And no one else is really intriguing me to bring back, so we will just go ahead and upgrade our players and sim to the playoffs. See if we can get a second Super Bowl in 3 years. So let's go ahead and sim to the playoffs. 3-4, so maybe we finish like 10-6, or maybe we win all of our remaining games. Who knows? And we go 10-6. We win 7 out of our last 9 to get to 10-6. So after starting 3-4, it's pretty cool. But we did not win our division. So for the first time in this video, we will not be playing at home. We're gonna have to go on the road. San Francisco won our division at 10-6. They must have had a tiebreaker. Russell Wilson, 41 touchdowns, first in the NFL. And 3,500 yards. It's awesome. Chris Carson, 1,300 yards, 10 touchdowns. Definitely miss Rashad Penny. Travis Homer didn't do much. Receiving, almost 850 yards, 10 touchdowns from McCole Hardman, so that was a good trade. 750-7 for DK Metcalf, 750-6 for Tyler Lockett, and almost 605 for Will Dissly. Again, didn't let up much sacks. Let's see, sacks on the year. Javon Clowney, 14.5. Yannick with 8. 6 for Poona Ford. So switching to the Saints playbook was key. 3 picks for Tre'Davious White, 2 for Chase Lucas, and 2 for Jaquez Simon. Bobby Wagner had a pick and a couple of singles here. Caleb on Chason had one too. Forced fumbles, 2 from Wagner, 2 from Shaquille Griffin, and a couple of singles here. And then any safeties, I do see 1 Bobby Wagner, touchdowns, Tre'Davious White, and Jaquez Simon. So 12th in offense, and we are 16th in defense. MVP goes to Deshaun Watson. Lamar Jackson's on the Giants. Go figure. Russell Wilson at 4. NFC Offensive Player of the Year goes to Lamar Jackson. Russell Wilson right behind him. Defensive Player of the Year, Javon Clowney came in second to Frederick Neal. Bobby Wagner there. Offensive Rookie of the Year, Quentin Clark. I honestly don't know who you are, dude. Defensive Rookie of the Year. Didn't have anyone. Who is Clinton Clark? Is he a receiver or something? Clinton Clark. Must be a running back, I'm guessing. I have no idea who that is. Is it a tight end, possibly? Oh. I have no idea who this Clinton Clark guy is. He's not there. Is he a running back? Okay, I have no idea if this is like a glitch or something, because there's no offensive player named Clinton Clark. That's weird. Taking on the 10-6 Saints. Let's go ahead and use some more Coach XP. And we're going to use it on the running backs. They really haven't showed up for us in postseason play, so there we go. On the road at New Orleans. And we lose 28-14. That really sucks. So we're going into the final season with one Super Bowl win. See what we did in the playoffs. Let's see. So Jake Fromm had a pretty good day. Russell Wilson wasn't terrible. Chris Carson, that might be the worst stat line I've seen of any running back in the sim. 20 attempts, 24 yards, 1.2 average yards per carry. Okay. Receivers didn't do much. Defense had 2 sacks from Clowney, a sack from Wagner. Any interceptions? Bobby Wagner. So, yeah. Our run game again failed to show up in the playoffs. I'm honestly thinking about trading Chris Carson. Because, like, in the playoffs, he doesn't do anything. So, here we go. DJ Fluker's here. Marquise Blair. Maybe I bring back DJ Fluker. Pilseftis. Alright. So he is going to go on the free agency. So here we go. Let's go ahead and sim a week. Don't have any retirements. I'm hoping Bobby Wagner didn't retire. Offensive line is looking pretty good. Offense in general is looking really good. So, and then free safety, we definitely need to address that. It's probably our biggest need. And we're going to have $9 million to spend, so. Let's see who's here. Taylor Rapp is here. I guess if we wanted to make a play for him, we could. Also, say left tackle, left guard, center. Need a right guard. David DeCastro. I think I'm going to bring him in if I have enough money. Yeah, we're not going to have enough money. 68 total points. It's not going to happen today. Might just bring back DJ Fluker, to be honest. But, you know what? We're going to go after Taylor Rapp. Oh! Okay, guys. I have to do this. I'm bringing Earl Thomas back to the Seahawks. I gotta do it. We're bringing Thomas back home. Let's go win a ring with Earl Thomas in this final season. There we go, baby. Earl Thomas is a Seattle Seahawk. That would be awesome to see. I know he flipped off our coaches before he left, but man, Earl Thomas, if he came back to the Seahawks, that'd be awesome. We need him to be wearing number 29. Okay, 29 isn't available. And he also doesn't have a face scan, which that looks nothing like Earl Thomas. Who's wearing 29? Who is wearing number 29? Is it this guy? 23? Who is wearing number 29? I have no idea who's wearing... Okay, that's disrespectful. Yeah, you're just going to take off that number. You're going to wear 37 now. Earl Thomas is back in town, so he is the rightful number 29. So, going to make him number 29. There he is. He's back. He's back in the navy and lime green. Let's go ahead and get into this draft. Our biggest need is guard because DJ Fluker isn't with us anymore. So, we don't have much needs other than that. Just like depth players, but let's see. Good running back there at the top. Nope, I already see a right guard. See an early first round, mid first round talent. It's not terrible. This guy looks really good and he has the size to play guard, so we might honestly go with him. Yeah, that's who we're going to go with. We're going to go with Alex Mal. No, I'm not going to pronounce that. 77 overall hidden development. Let's go. So he's going to play at guard. And then we might take a third round pick if someone interesting is here. But Alex Mal. How do you even pronounce that? Milne? I don't know. I'm not going to embarrass myself here. But let's see. Yeah, not much going on here. Strong safety looks good. We'll go with him. Go with him. 65 overall. So we are done here in the draft. Our final draft. Get Earl Thomas back. That might be the thumbnail of this video. Bring Earl Thomas back to Seattle for a Super Bowl run. Alright. So, we are going to move this left tackle to a right guard. There we go. And then the other draft picks really don't matter. So, let's go ahead and simulate the week. And let's spend some Coach XP before we get into the season if we can. Earl Thomas. Man, that's crazy. Glad to have you back, sir. Let's go win a Super Bowl. Go tight end, Will Disley. Alright, let's go ahead and sim to the mid-season mark. And wait. I didn't even go over the final roster. 87s across the board. I mean, it really didn't change all that much. We just got this new guard here that we took in the first round. He was actually a left tackle, but we converted him. Let's see. And then pretty much the same on offense. Defense, obviously, we brought in Earl Thomas. And then everything stays the same. So that is awesome. And then specialist, Chase Lucas, we're going to have to start in the slot there. Maybe we just let Tre'Davious White rock the slot. And here we go. Let's go ahead and sim to the mid-season mark. And see what we can do here in year 4 in the final year. I think we have enough talent to make the Super Bowl. I'd love to get Earl Thomas back in Seattle and make a Super Bowl run. That would be lit. So, here we go. Let's see what we are at the mid-season mark. We are 4-3, about to play the 2-5 Cardinals. Russell Wilson is up next for a contract extension, but we don't have to worry about that because this is the final season. So, and we did win a Super Bowl in year 1. So if you're just now joining this video, I'll have the video up soon in my playlist, so you can go back and watch it. Go ahead and do the kicker. Go ahead and get clutch kicking. So let's go ahead and sim to the playoffs. 4-3. Hopefully we can get into the playoffs and make a Super Bowl run with Earl Thomas. I don't know how many times I'm going to say that. I'm genuinely excited to bring back Earl Thomas here to the Seahawks. Now we just need Cam Chancellor to come out of retirement. And we finished the season at 11-5. We won our division, but was not good enough to get a first round bye, which sucks. But hey, the rest of the division was kind of trash, to be honest. Rams were 9-7, so that's not too bad. Punting, I guess. I guess we'll use some of our XP on the punting, but yeah, let's go and check out the stats real quick before we jump into this game. Russell Wilson dropped off in touchdowns big time. Like, we must have had a potent running attack. Not really. 1,300 yards, 10 touchdowns for Chris Carson. Russell Wilson chipping in for 3. Receiving, I don't even think we've had a 1,000-yard receiver in this rebuild. But almost 909 for McCole Hardman. He has been a really good player that we traded for, so that's big time. 803 for Metcalf, 705 and 3 for Disley, and 703 and 3 for Tyler Lockett. Chris Carson also done pretty good in the receiving game. And then sacks on the year, we have 15 from Clowney, 9 from Chason, 7 from Jerome Reed, and 4 from Yannick. Good numbers. And then a couple of 2s here, and then a couple of singles. Doubt we're going to see anyone on the MVP list. And then Offensive Player of the Year, Russell Wilson at 9. Defensive Player of the Year, Clowney got that one, so that's lit. And then Offensive Rookie of the Year, Vince Peck, okay. Defensive Rookie of the Year, and we had no one. So let's go ahead and jump in this game here against the Vikings. Since this is the final year, we'll go ahead and jump in. And I want to wear our neon green uniforms. So I know a lot of people don't like the neon green uniforms, but I do. So I mean, this is my video, so I'm going to rock out with the neon green alternate uniforms at home. And let's see if that maybe is some good luck. Potentially make a Super Bowl run here. But man, it was quite nice to go through a rebuild already winning the Super Bowl year 1 and making it a successful rebuild. So, Minnesota jumps out to an early 7-0 lead. We get on the board with 3. We kick another field goal, 7-6. There we go. We score a touchdown, and it's 20-7 now, and 28-7 now, and 35-7, 35-14. And they're trying to make a comeback here, but we win. So Russell Wilson had about 200 yards, 3 touchdowns, played a good game. The Vikings quarterback was terrible. Chris Carson finally showed up in the playoffs, almost 200 yards and a touchdown. That is big. Metcalf had a good day. McCole Hardman. And then defensively, Puna Ford had a sack. Clowney had a sack. Jerome Reed had a sack. Hamps had a pick. So did Bobby Wagner. And we are advancing to the divisional round. So, that is awesome. Let's see. Got some upgrade points here. Caleb Chason did not really develop into the player I thought he was going to develop into. And we are going up against the 14-2 Chicago Bears in Chicago. We are an 88 to their 84. It makes a lot of sense that we're an 11-5 team at 88 overall, and they're a 14-2 team at 84. Makes tons of sense, right? But yeah, guys, I've had a ton of fun making these rebuilds for y'all guys. It's been really, really cool. I've always wanted to do it, and finally got, I guess you could say, the technology to do it. But man, this is awesome. I hope we start getting some more people watching and get some subscribers going, because I have a lot of fun doing these. I do it for fun. I mean, I'm not really doing it just to get views. I'm doing it because I honestly have a fun time doing these. So go ahead and leave a like and subscribe for me. And 21-13. And there we go, 24-13, 24-16, and now it's 24-22. We gotta score here. And Chicago is up by 5. You know who's coming in. You know who's coming in. I have to at least play good here, man, because y'all think I'm a trash Madden player because of what I've done, and rightfully so. So, go ahead and do a screen pass here. Oh my gosh. Yep. Yep. Alright. Trying to get something going here. Khalil Mack is chasing me, and we're going to throw that on the run to Metcalf. Let's go ahead and take one of our timeouts. We need a touchdown here to win the game and go to the NFC Championship. So here we go. Just going to go with the verts. And I am running for my life. And Russell gets the first down and more. Oh, I wish I would have stayed in bounds. That was a heck of a run. I had an open field ahead of me too. Jeez. Alright. See what we can get here. Oh my gosh, Khalil Mack comes out of nowhere. We're just gonna speed up the clock here. That was probably a dumb decision, but it's okay. Metcalf. Yes. Timeout taken. Good throw to DK Metcalf. We are getting really close here. And 22 seconds to go. We only have one timeout. So let's see if we can make this thing happen, man. Step up and run here with Russell. Get out of bounds. There we go. 15 seconds on the clock. We still got one of our timeouts. And Russell is in the zone. He is in the zone, ladies and gentlemen. So here we go. Gonna go Hawks slot post. Might actually go verticals and throw it up to DK. Yep, DK's wide open. DK's wide open. Almost intercepted. I got really scared there for a second. Wow. Trying to be clutch here in the moment. Oh my god, we took a sack. There's 6 seconds left. I had a wide open guy and it did a pump fake when I didn't want it to do a pump fake. Jeez Louise. Okay. We gotta score here. We really gotta score. If we take a sack, it's over. So Tyler Lockett back at the end zone. Touchdown. Touchdown. We win the game on a walk-off touchdown to Tyler Lockett. Let's go. Let's go. Game over. 31-29. Walk-off touchdown. Back of the end zone. Holy crap. We're going to the NFC Championship. We're going to the NFC Championship, man. Holy crap. Good game from Russell. Had 3 touchdowns, no picks. Justin Rich, new quarterback of the Bears, didn't play bad either. Chris Carson had 99 yards and a touchdown. Receiving, I mean, we didn't do terrible. Tyler Lockett with that walk-off touchdown. Man, let's go. Sacks on the day. Have one from Puna Ford and Reggie Garrison. No picks. So let's go, man. We're in the NFC Championship. We beat Minnesota last week at home, and we went on the road to the 14-2 Chicago Bears, guessing they were the number 1 seed, and we knocked them off on a walk-off touchdown. So, and now y'all finally see, hey, Matthew is actually not a terrible Madden player. And now we got the 13-3 Giants. So can we take out the top 2 seeds? we shall see. But let's go ahead and jump in this game. Matt Ice here, man. I got ice running in my veins, so let's go. Let's go. This is awesome, man. If we can win 2 Super Bowls in this rebuild, at least hit that like button and subscribe. Come on, man. This is legit. This is legit. Alright, let's go ahead and jump into this rebuild. It's a snowy day in the Meadowlands here in New York, and we jump out to a 7-0 lead. 14-0 lead. 21-0 lead. So the Giants fans are shell-shocked right now because we came in and we are up 21-0, and now it's 21-14, and it's 21-17, 24-17. It's tied 24-24, and we win the game by a field goal. We're going to play, I believe, the Jaguars again in the Super Bowl. That's who we played the first go around, but man, Lamar Jackson almost led that comeback. He had a pretty good game. Russell had a really good game, almost 300 yards and 2 touchdowns. Chris Carson went over 100 again for a touchdown. Receiving, Tyler Lockett was pretty good. And defensively, let's see. Didn't get much sacks, but we got a pick with Shaquille Griffin. So we're going to the Super Bowl for the second time in this video. Let's make it 2-0 in the Super Bowl in this video. It's pretty cool we're playing the Jaguars again, too. Pretty sure we played them in the Super Bowl we won in year 1. Pretty sure. I don't know, though. Might have to go back and watch this video because I honestly can't remember. Okay, I said the Jaguars, but it's the Titans. My mistake. So I don't think Ryan Tannehill's starter, but if he is, good for him. We are an 89 to their 85. So you know what? We're gonna rock. Where they're oh, here we go. We're gonna rock those unis for the final Super Bowl and final season. There we go. We're gonna rock the classic Seahawks throwbacks. And leave a comment below if y'all think if I get to the Super Bowl, I should wear the team's classic uniforms that I'm doing. I think that'd be a cool idea. Just kind of pay homage to the teams before them and stuff. I think that'd be a pretty cool idea. So, maybe not. Maybe I'm just, you know, speaking words out of my mouth. But I think it'd be pretty cool. But we're gonna wear our classic throwbacks here today. And slow start for both teams. And 7-0. We are up 14-0. They score an instant touchdown, 14-7, and we're tied up here 14 apiece. We score a touchdown, and we get the ball, and we are all tied up. 3 minutes and 45 seconds here, and we are coming in. Gosh, them uniforms are slick. I love them classic Seahawks uniforms, man. Awesome. Alright, we're gonna run. We're going to run to the outside, and we have a lot of space in front of us. And we're just going to go out of bounds. 3 minutes and 39 seconds on the clock. Let's go ahead and make some magic with Russell again. I'm a 4 verts guy, so I run verticals a lot, so yeah. Oh, Tyler Lockett, you got to come down with that, bro. I think I'm just gonna go dagger here. Let's put the dagger in the game. I might actually run here. Yeah, I'm gonna run. We don't get much there. So 23 rushes, 80 yards, and 3 touchdowns for Chris Carson. That might be Super Bowl MVP. Metcalf, what a catch. We're going to try and maybe we'll get Chris Carson 4 rushing touchdowns. I don't know. I have no idea. I want Russell to at least get a touchdown. Got to get Danger Russ a touchdown in the Super Bowl. Verticals here. DK over the middle. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Alright, Chris Carson up the gut. Not much there. And that will take us to the 2-minute warning here in the Super Bowl. So, I think what I'm going to do, I might just go ahead and score the touchdown, but I also want to run out the clock. We're just going to run out here and slide with Russ. Alright. 3rd and 4. Might have to drop this in for a touchdown. Oh my god. We get the first down, but I think there's a flag on us. It's going to be holding on the offense. It's going to make it a 3rd and 14. Damn, dude. Oh, that was... Come on. Alright. I think we got to throw this here. We got to try and get a touchdown. Disley. Incomplete. I left too much time on the clock. Going to kick the field goal. And we get it. So it's 24-21. I haven't played any defense, so I might play some defense here with 1:12. Let's see. Try and not have this game go to overtime. I don't know who their quarterback is, but he's huge. Like, not in a big way, but just like he's like a big guy. That sounded weird. Okay. Cover 2 man. Here we go. Can we get there? Can we get there? And it's... Oh my god! Oh my god, Justin Herbert. The pass deflected, and I believe it was A.J. Brown that caught that pass. And they are in field goal range. We have to get a sack here, guys. We have to get a sack. Jerome Reed, come on, get there, man. Oh my gosh, man. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. This is crazy. This is crazy. Alright, let's user Bobby. Oh my gosh. Okay, what are they doing? Okay, there's a timeout. They're going to kick the game tying field goal, and it looks like we're going to head into overtime. We're going to go and ice them. There's 10 seconds on the clock, so we might get the ball back with like 5 seconds. Okay, let's hope this ice worked. And it doesn't. Yep, 6 seconds left, and this is a tied up game. Okay. I mean, man, what a Super Bowl. What a Super Bowl. I can't believe that pass deflected and he caught that. Go down. 1 second left. I'm going to try and throw this deep. Maybe we can get something to end the Super Bowl here. Let's go ahead and go PA shot goes. DK could be a target, but I'm going to look at Tyler Lockett on that other side. So, and we take the sack. They were there. And the ball came out at the end. Luckily, it wasn't a fumble, but we're going to overtime. So, heads or tails. I'm going to go heads. And we won the toss. Let's go. Let's try and win this with a walk-off touchdown. So Justin Herbert and these 8-7-1 Tennessee Titans are playing the 11-5 Seahawks here in the Super Bowl. And it is overtime. Here we go, Peck on the return. And he gets hit. Alright, so we're starting at our own 16. And first score. Not first score. If we kick a field goal, obviously they get a chance to score. But if we score a touchdown here, it is game over, boys. And Will Disley. Oh, that was a bad throw. What am I thinking? Okay. What am I thinking, man? Shotgun pass. Let's go with the Hawks slot post. Let's see what we can do here. Actually, we're going to change that to verticals. Maybe we have something here in DK. Maybe we have something here in DK. And it's going to be picked. Kevin Byard gets the pick. Oh my gosh, man. I can't believe I just threw that pick. Derrick Henry, he's running. He's running, man. He has 171 yards in this game, so damn. I mean, not much I can do, man. And yep, oh, we got a holding call. We got a holding call, hopefully on them. And it is on them, thank goodness, or that would have been game over. 2nd and 14 from their own 47. Okay, I think I'm going to go man coverage here. And there we go. There we go. Okay, we need the ball back. 3rd and 16. We can't allow them to get a big play here, or at least any play. We have to. Oh my gosh, dude. Oh, he dropped it. He dropped it. Let's go, dude. Let's go. We're getting the ball back. What a defensive hold. Oh my goodness. All we need is a field goal now to win the game. I can't believe he dropped that pass. That is crazy. That is crazy. Thank you to whoever you are. Whoever you are, I don't know what receiver. I think that was Corey Davis. Thank you, Corey Davis, for dropping the pass in the Super Bowl. Oh my goodness. Okay. We're going to run the ball here with Chris Carson on 1st down. Chris Carson. Okay. I thought that I had a chance to take that all the way there. Alright, here we go. Let's run it again with Chris Carson. Alright. And let's go with... Go PA crossers. And let's go DK. He's inside the 16. We're going for the touchdown. We don't play for field goals. We play for touchdowns here, boys. We play for touchdowns. That's the only thing we'd be doing is playing for touchdowns. Will Disley. Oh my God. I fumbled the ball. The Titans are on it. Oh my gosh. We fumbled the football. I should have slid. I should have slid. I turned the ball over again. Hopefully we can get a defensive stop here. Oh my God, Derrick Henry. Dude. I should have slid. I can't believe I made that mistake. That's crazy, yo. That is crazy. Alright. And make the catch there. David Njoku. All they need is a field goal now. That's crazy. We need to get a fumble here, man. Go aggressive on the strip tackling. Bobby Wagner. Okay. I'm guessing they're going to kick it on 4th down, so we got to make a play now, man. Actually, I'm going to do Earl Thomas. Can I get to Earl? Oh my god. He drops the ball. They're going to kick a field goal. They're going to kick a field goal. Timeout. Hopefully that ices them. Alright, guys. Here's for the Super Bowl. Here we go. Kick is up, and it is short! It bounced off the upright. What? We're getting the ball back, man. Holy crap. Is this the most entertaining Super Bowl or what? Oh my god, dude. This is insane. This is actually insane. I'm gonna run up with Russell. Oh no. I almost made that mistake again. There we go. Fired in to DK. Just gonna take a timeout here. 20 seconds left in overtime. 19 actually. Holy crap, guys. This game has been insane. Let's get this touchdown and let's get our second Super Bowl dub of the video. Throw it in there to Hardman. Alright, let's win it. Let's win the Super Bowl. Here we go. This is for meme purposes only, but I'm about to run a slant on the goal line. As a Seahawks fan, it pains me to say that, but yep, we're running a slant. Touchdown. We win the Super Bowl. For meme purposes, I ran a slant on the 2, and we win the Super Bowl, guys. So, 2 Super Bowls in 4 years, I would say that's pretty good. Russell Wilson gets his 3rd ring with Pete Carroll. And man, what a fun game that was. Like, that was awesome. And we are Super Bowl champions. The confetti is coming down. I don't know who the Super Bowl MVP is, but we're going to go ahead and stop it there. Thank you so much, guys, for this rebuild. I mean, go ahead and drop a like, subscribe, and I will be back, definitely.